Great. So we are now live. This is a new series that I'm going to be doing that I think will be really fun and was actually suggested by somebody in the Quick Start clarinet community as a way to have a weekly sort of focus or goal or something that we should be focusing on. So what I'm going to do is do like a weekly warm up where every Monday I'll go live, hopefully assuming the technology is happy and everything works well. I'm going to go live every Monday and show you a warm-up exercise and explain how to do it and what the benefits are of it, and then demonstrate doing it as well so that you can sort of have something to focus on. And then you can do that for the week and try out a new warm-up exercise to add to your routine, see what it does for you, and see how focusing on these warm-up and fundamental things can be helpful for your playing. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump in with our first warm-up for this week. It's going to be a super simple long tone exercise, and all it is scale long tones basically. So what we're going to do is play scales in different keys, and we're just like the first 5 notes of the scale up and down, nice long tones to focus on the quality of the sound. Remember, with any long tone exercise, it's all about being super consistent and having a really good connection between all of the notes. So I'm just going to start on C major, and again, just play up to the 5th note, which would be G, and then back down, making sure that the sound is really consistent and everything's coming out the way that I want, and I'm getting a connection between the notes the way that I want. So you'll notice I sort of restarted a couple times because I didn't like how the first note came out, and I also wanted to adjust some things to make the sound as best as possible on the first note. Also noteworthy, when I needed to breathe, I tried to breathe in the middle of the note, so I was able to practice going in between all of the notes. So instead of breathing like E, breathe, D, and not having that practice of playing in between those notes, I actually went E to D and then breathed in the middle of the D and then restarted on the D and then went back down to C. So I could practice the transition between all of the notes because the connection is also super important. So I'm going to play through just a couple more keys, doing the exact same kind of exercise, really focusing again on the sound every single time, just so you can hear how this goes as a long tone warm-up exercise. So that's it. So hopefully you learned a new long tone exercise. It's super basic, so you may have already known it, or you may have done it before, but maybe you've never done it quite as in depth and really focusing on the quality. For any warm-up exercise, it's all about the quality. So if you're not getting the sound that you want or the connection that you want in between notes, then that's something that you need to work on. And that's what makes such a simple exercise actually become a little bit complicated and really worthwhile to work on. So I hope this is helpful. If you enjoyed this, then practice this and do it in your warm-ups. Also, you can leave a comment on this to let me know that you want to see more of these in the future. I'll try it for a few weeks and see how it's going, and if people are liking it, then we'll keep it going. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this super simple warm-up. Be sure to try it in this week and see how it goes, and hopefully it'll improve your clarinet playing. And also, if you aren't a member of the official Quick Start Clarinet community, right now is a great time to join. I have a free handout that covers some of the basics of playing that are important to mastering these fundamental things. So if you aren't a member of the community yet, go to quickstartclarinet.com/join, and you'll be able to get that free handout. And also you'll be part of the community that receives free tips and tricks. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave a comment if you liked it. Share it with anybody who you think might get benefit from this. We'll be doing a different warm-up exercise each week so that you can develop more technique and more mastery of these fundamental things. So good luck. Remember, it's all about quality and making sure that you're getting the sound that you want and the control that you want on all of these warm-ups. So have fun practicing this. I hope it was helpful, and maybe I'll see you next Monday in the next live stream.